Peace, 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 beautiful souls. Peace, peace, peace. I'm not gonna even like wait until nobody come into the room. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with what I became in alignment with today. I had some really strange and unusual things to happen today. I first want to give out, a shout out to this beautiful, beautiful soul. She's on Instagram as Sarah, SARAH .1, then love, LOVE .1, then nation on IG. Check out her lives, because I became in alignment with her a while back, and I don't think it was like an introduction. I think it was something. Now that I'm here in this space, it was something to let me know that I would be coming in alignment with her again. And thus it happened, because it's so interesting that a lot of what I've been saying over the past few days, I've had no interaction with anything other than myself and just moving from within. But what I've noticed in now coming back into, getting, speaking and different things of that nature, I'm noticing that a lot of what I'm saying, right, the bits and the pieces of what I'm saying is now starting to take shape and form, right? I'm not going to be on here for too long, because I just want you guys to check out her live. What I am going to do, somebody, a YouTuber has put her information in the format of a video, and I'm going to try to see whether or not if I can just go ahead and screenshot what it is today. But to do a quick, if I was just to do a quick narrative of what I've actually come across, is that, I hate to say this, but you're gonna have to forget everything that we have come to kind of somewhat understand. And the reason why I'm saying this is because I had always come into the part of like his story, forget his story, because there was a deeper part of me. I wasn't able to articulate it, but now that I've heard this part of it, right now, when I kept saying, all I knew to say was just forget his story. I didn't know why, in depth as to why to forget his story, other than the surface level things of which I, did speak on, because that was as far as what I could give you, because I didn't have that much deeper level of information. I wasn't, in frequency to be able to tell you more. But I was on the right track, right? So basically, listen, fam, all right? This is the land of make-believe, where you can be anything you want to be on this plane, right? You could be anything that you want to be on this plane. And what has happened is that what was supposed to be in terms of that being has basically been reversed. Everybody know that everything has been reversed. And I remember when I first came out, my mantra was reverse the curse, right? I knew that very little, so now it's starting to make more sense, right? Okay, so everything was reversed. All of your celebrities and everything, let me put this out to you. They knew that this day was coming. They knew that this day was coming. And when I say they, It is the entities, we may call them vampires, whatever labels that we have given, but it's that energy, right? It's that energy, okay? They have been playing chess all along because they knew that this day was going to happen. They knew that this was coming. So when you see all of your celebrities and everything and all of these things that are still in formation regarding what they're doing, and you see like they're kind of somewhat dismissive, and you keep asking why are they pushing this narrative, why are they not changing or what have you, they're not coming on board or what have you. It's because they are a part of the chess piece. They cannot they just cannot, right? They have been playing chess. We have been living in the facade. And like I say, you got to check out Sarah.OneLove.OneNation. I'm going to try to screenshot the YouTube videos that I became in alignment with today, because this is something that you got to be in that frequency to be able to absorb, right? You have to be in, and you'll be able to decipher what it is that is being transpired with what she's saying. Another thing that I'm going to say to you, family, please do not, everybody is so indicative to look at the color of our skin, right? And I know at some point and it's important for us to have a level of identity. But this is not about the skin. This is about genetics, right? And if we keep watching the skin, right, there are certain things to tell you, right? Even with the skin being maybe pale or what have you, there are certain things to tell you that will give you an inclination. But what I suggest, right, what I should suggest is to close your eyes, go into darkness, and listen when the person speak. I don't know how else to tell you, because we now have to close our eyes, right? Rid ourselves of this illusionary aspect. Close our eyes and listen to the frequency of that person. The reason why I'm saying this is that even when I upload my video, they have changed the frequency of my voice. I don't even sound the same. I don't sound the way the original videos sound when I upload my videos to YouTube. They have distorted certain videos. My voice has become distorted, right? Close your eyes and listen. Now we truly, truly, truly have to move from within, because we cannot be dismayed by the deceptions that are all around you. Everything that you see around you is a lie except for you. Everything that you see around you is illusionary and it's a lie. And in order for us to truly, truly, truly find out who we are and who is connected to who, we are going to have to go back into the darkness and close our eyes and listen to the frequency of the vessel that is speaking. That is the only way we're going to be able to get, because everything around you is a lie. The celebrities, they are chess pieces. They are chess moves, because they knew that this day was going to come. They knew it. They knew it. They manipulated the universe to tell the universe that we were dead at sea. That we were dead at sea. They were sending the frequencies that we were dead at sea. So the reason why a lot of this has transpired in the manner to which it did is because the frequency, the reversal went out as if to say that we were dead at sea. I'm saying this because I want to initiate you to listen to this live. Okay? Listen to the live. Close your eyes. Listen to the live. I don't know how else to put it, but just know that everything around you is a lie. You're going to work is a lie. You're paying bills is a lie. Everything around you is a lie except for you. This is the land of make-believe. You can be anything. So when you see the gays, when you see the transgender, when you see all of those things, when you see those things in this realm, it can exist. It can exist in this realm. But just know that it's all a lie. It's all a lie. It is all a lie. The very thing that they said about a cult, the very thing, and I was on it, but I could not articulate it because I wasn't at the right frequency. And the Babel, what I was telling you about Babel, and when I look at the sequences of my life and the connections, being married to a Jamaican man and hearing these words and different things of that nature, it's now making sense to me. It is now making so much sense to me. I'm going to say it again. Please do not look at the color of skin. I know that we've been taught XYZ and everything, but now in order to get to the light, we're going to have to go through darkness. We're going to have to go through the true aspect of our being for true soul recognition, right? Close your eyes. Close your eyes and listen to the frequency. I am saying this because they changed my voice on an upload. I don't even sound the same. Because they know now that these are identifiers, because they know that this awakening was going to happen. This is why now you got a email. This is why every time you do an email, it's connected to this, it's connected to that. They're connecting to because they needed to know where we are at in frequency by the way we purchase, what we purchase with our cards and different things of that nature. They want to see if we're still buying McDonald's. They want to see if we're still shopping at these stores. They want to see what our purchases are. They want to see if we're still paying, land taxes and everything, because it's a measurement to send information where we are at energetically in frequency, right? And how much of an attachment we have to this illusionary aspect of being. Okay? I am telling you, close your eyes. We are now have to move at a level of soul recognition by frequency when they are speaking. Do not look at the skin. It's about genetics. It is about genetics. And the genetics houses the frequency. Okay? Do not look at the skin. Okay? Now, there are some things that you can see from an external value that will let you know certain things. But I still say go from within, go back into the darkness, and listen to the frequency of the person. Please do not, because right now it's going to happen anyway. The correction, the separation, everything, it is now happening. But until we understand that this is all a lie. The car that you get in every day, the job that you go to every day, however you're surviving every day, that is not the truth. That is the corporate aspect of you being a slave to this system by way of not of your doing, but we continue to be a part of it because we have made this aspect of the material realm so real. when it's all a lie. I know I'm driving a car. I know that I'm using a device. But it's all a lie, people. It's all a lie. And you're going to say, well, Patrice, how is it a lie? Because the very thing that they told you not to use and say that it was evil, right, is the very thing that they are utilizing in the occult, right? I understand that this may be a hard pill to swallow. And trust me, I am just now getting the frequency that I am trying to articulate to you guys. It just bestowed upon me. But if you really want to hear it articulated, close your eyes and go to this Instagram account. Her name is Sarah.OneLove.OneNation. Okay? And she has segments on natural law. Okay? She breaks down everything that we are doing because we know not of ourselves, the most simplest of things that we are consistently doing because we know not of ourselves. We don't know, we don't understand what we are doing, why we are doing it, right? This gives you, this whole thing that has been put out there should wake up something within you because it is very eloquently articulated. And it's there for the reception, for the receiving, for those who are ready to receive it. So when you look at the celebrities and everything, just know they're chess pieces because they knew that they had to bind. They had to create a system such as the entertainment, such as the sports and all of that. They knew that they had to create these chess moves to get primordial energy to still facilitate it, what they needed to have to be facilitated from the energy of them, because they knew that this awakening was going to take place. So those celebrities are bought and paid for, and not in the way that you think monetarily. It is far much more deeper than that. So don't have no expectation of these celebrities turning around, doing anything to try to make things, more enlightened for us, because they were that chess piece. They were that organization was that chess piece. Those organizations that we see are those chess pieces. Because they knew that this moment was going to take place. They could only uphold the lie for so long because the universe was going to make the correction because of the great imbalance that was created as a result of them doing what they did from an occult. It's the same occult that they tell you it's evil and this and that. It's only evil because they are evil. That's just the way that it is. That's just it, right? Anything that you do is the energy that you put into it. So you can have the same occult information, but if the energy and the frequency is high vibration, high frequency, and you're putting it into that, if that frequency into that, then that is what the result is going to be. We cannot. It's a lie. That's all I got to say. What I got so far from what I've gotten into, and you can see that I'm kind of still, because it's a lot. It's a lot to really ascertain. It is a lot. It is a lot, fam. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you're not ready for it, please just don't bother to go over there. Get yourself, prepared or whatever, what you got to do. But if you really want to know why we are in this state of condition, right? Why, if you really are a true seeker and you've been seeking and you want to know why we are in this state of condition, I guarantee you at least 70% of what she is saying will resonate with your soul. It resonated with me so deeply to tears. Not because it was what she was saying, but it was because it was truth. Somewhere in me knew that it was true. Without me being able to explain it, I knew that it was true. I just knew that I know that it was true. So I'm not on here to really like lecture, because I'm still trying to process. Maybe I should have waited until I processed it all and before I get out there. But I wanted this energy to be felt, because I knew I know now we're going to have to go into the darkness in order to see the light. And we have to close our eyes from this illusion. This illusion. You're going to have to go into darkness within in order to see the light. Right? Listen to the frequency of the person speaking. It is in the genetics. It is in the genetics. And when the genetics speaks, the frequency in the genetics, you will hear it. We cannot look at skin anymore. We can't, because we don't know who has incarnated. We don't know. In that if we look at the material side of things, right? Because we all know that the material aspect of being can be manipulated, and it could be deception. We know that. We're living in the energies and frequencies of deception right now, this very second. So we know the material world can be deceptive. So in order for us to really truly get down to what is, we have to go from within and listen to the frequency, the DNA, the DEA, whatever you want to call it. The genetics don't lie. This is why they're trying to alter genetics and everything through everything that they have done, because they knew this day was coming. They knew it. And the only thing that we're going to have now is to go into the darkness. Close your eyes and listen to the frequency. Why do you think certain people went to jail and they're not? Because they know it's the frequency of the genes, of your genetics. Everything around you is a lie, except for you. You are the truth walking, but you're carrying the weight of a lie. You are the truth walking, but you're carrying the weight and the burdens of lies and deception. And in order to get rid of it now, we are going to have to move from within. Go into the darkness so that you can see the light. Close your eyes and listen to the frequency of what the person is speaking. Listen to the frequency. The soul will know. I don't know how else to explain it. I don't know. Because otherwise, the deception will continue. The only truth is you. And the reason why the truth is you is because the divinity, the coding is within your genetics. That makes it absolute for your impression, your energetic impression, right? That's the truth. That we are not exercising because we have been so suppressed by all of this illusion. It is illusion. It is lies. So I'm going to, as I say, I know I sound redundant, but I am going to screenshot the YouTube channel that has all 3 versions, 3 lectures. Listen to it. Some of it you might resonate with, some of it you may not resonate with, but listen to it. I am sending everything that I have said has placed me in alignment with this, right? Everything that I have said has placed me in alignment with this. And alignment with it, it shook the core of my being. I know that we want to hold on to a lot of things that we think that we identify with, but I'm telling you right now, if it's external, it's a lie. It's a lie. You are going to have to go from within. You're going to have to go into the darkness in order to see the light. I don't know if I'm making any sense right here. I understand myself, and I may sound crazy right now, but you are going to have to go into the darkness in order to see the light. You're going to have to shut out everything and hear the frequency. And you might say, well, Patrice, how am I going to? You'll know. That's all I got to say. You'll know. When I say not believe, you'll know. You will know. So as I come off of here, I'm going to go ahead and screenshot the YouTube channel that is housing all 3 lectures, right? Listen to her. Listen to her. I would not lead you astray, because I'm not about to lead myself astray, right? I am in constant conversations from within to become in alignment, to give me a greater sense of awareness. And I know I'm not speaking right now what's popular, but it's not about what's popular anymore. It's about what is true, right? And all I'm saying is know that everything is around you. It's a lie. So in order to get the truth, so that when you open your eyes, you can identify what is natural and what is unnatural. And the only way you're going to be able to do that is that you're going to have to go into the darkness in order to see the light. You're going to have to close your eyes so that you can hear the frequency that will resonate with your being. And I know everybody is probably like, oh, Patrice, that's right now, I'm realizing it's relevant, but not in this reality right now. It's just not in this reality. This is the land of make-believe. Anything can happen here. Anything can manifest and materialize as long as the primordial energies and frequencies are here to service it. Anything can happen. Anything. So when you see all of what's going on that goes against nature, understand that we are responsible for it, because we don't know what we're doing. We don't know what we're saying. We don't understand that the words that we're speaking are curses amongst ourselves. We curse ourselves every single day by what we speak, the way that we speak, fam, the way that we this language. I'm not going to cry because I don't want it to be perceived as a weakness. I'm just in this space, okay? The language that we speak, we curse ourselves every single day. So this is why now you listen to what she said, but you also in the exchange, we got to hear the tone. We got to hear the vibration. We got to hear the frequency, right? Because at the core of our being, that is who we are. Because remember, the words that we are speaking, we are cursing ourselves every single time we open our mouth to speak, right? To speak is the lower aspect of being for the benefit of survival. Because we always communicated telepathically. So now that same frequency that emits telepathically, we now have to hear it, right? When the voice is speaking with the words, right? We still got to be now in tune with the frequency of what is being said. I know it sounds crazy, and I'm very, very passionate about it because it just is, right? But I'm just saying to you guys, listen to what she has to say. Listen to the frequency. No more than now that these celebrities and all of these institutions and different things, they are they are conglomerate organization positioned as chess moves for this now moment. They are bought and they are paid for. So we're not to have no expectation. Now, if they decide to jump bail and come to the dark side, like Darth Vader say, come to the dark side. If they decide to jump bail, to come to the dark side so that they can see the light, okay. But just know that they're bought and paid for. They were the backup to this now moment. So you're not going to see any of those types of organization coming in unity, because that is the backup source power in frequency because of this now moment. Everything that you see right now is a chess move for this now moment. It's already been placed in position. So it's time for you who are not a part of the education system, who is not a part of the government. And I'm not talking about your physical vessel. I'm talking about the mental side of you, the mind, right? I'm not talking about your physical. I'm talking about this, your mind, the soul essence of you. That in your being, you go against the grain all the time within yourself. You're talking to yourself, going against the grain, even though you might still, be doing what you're doing on this physical side of existence. But within you, you are going against the grain within you and building the courage for it to manifest itself into the material, right? So for those, right, who are at that capacity, I am speaking to you. Listen to what it is that she's saying. And then get back with me. Inbox me, get back with me. Because as I said, this is far much more calculated than you can imagine. And I'm sorry to bust a lot of y'all bubbles with all of this stuff that you want to believe in. But this is a cult. This is a cult, a cult, a cult, a cult, a cult, a cult. Okay? This is a cult gone rogue. Okay? A cult gone rogue. Everything, and just understand what I'm saying. Everything that you see around you has been calculated for this awakening. Your internet, everything you speaking, everything has been calculated. Everything has been calculated so that they can know where you are at intellectually, energetically. They need to know. This is why this whole place is infraredly surveillanced, right? This is why everything on the entertainment side, all of that is bought and paid for. All of that. They are chess moves. So the only way we're going to be able to understand, overstand anything is that we're going to have to move from within. We're going to have to go into the darkness in order to see the light. And what I mean by that is, again, the frequency. It will resonate with your soul. Listen to the frequency. Do not look at none of these. Don't look at none of these celebrity. Whatever you tell yourself, you first. Now, this is why it's so imperative for you to get yourself in a position, in an alignment so that you can become energetically in alignment with what is versus this illusion that they want you to see. Because now you got to go into the darkness, because everything is a chess. It's a chess piece set up for this now moment of this correction. Everything. And let me explain to you. It's either it correct or it will be annihilated. Go into the darkness so that you can see the light. Everything around you is a lie. It is a chess move. They watch everything that you do. They knew this day was coming. That's why your email and everything is connected to you. That's why they went digital. This is why they went from writing a check to a debit card, because they want to see that you're still eating McDonald's. They want to see that you're still going to the games. They want to see that you're still in position of their chess moves. This is to watch you, because they knew that this day was coming. The stories that we got, everybody's on a different story and this and that, and believe, chess move. Checkmate when you regurgitate it, right? Checkmate when you regurgitate it. You are saying to them that you are still in Babylon, right? Because you're still speaking Babel, because if you understood that even what you are speaking is a curse, you would not talk. Me speaking right now is me cursing myself, because this language is a curse. It is Babel. Okay? So when you get into the knowledge of knowing thyself, now you know that you weren't even supposed to be talking, speaking these words, because we're cursing the occult that it is under, that it was created under. We constantly curse ourselves by speaking this language. This is when you get into the higher knowledge of self. So now, right, to confuse you, right? So now the only thing that we have is the frequency. I'm not on that black or white thing, because now I've come to the understanding that it's all genetics. That is why they've been trying to manipulate our genetics and been playing with genetics all along, because they understand that it's a frequency, right? It's a frequency that that they're trying to figure out, that they're trying to alter. The one very thing of the divine, right? This is where I've always said it's the divine code. This is where your ancestry.com is coming from. This is why they're taking all these vials of blood, not just for the adrenochrome and all this other kind of stuff. It has always been chess with them, to keep a slave race at this lower aspect of being. Go from within. I'm not talking about, I know I be saying go know thyself, but now we truly have to go from within, because that is the only way we're going to be able to understand what is around us and what is illusionary, which is everything outside of everything that is not connected to in frequency of nature is a lie. You got to touch these trees, fam. We now have to move in frequency. And I'm so sorry that you believe in Jesus and you're a Baptist and all this other kind of stuff. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Because you are just another checkmate in this catastrophe. Because you're moving on this diabolical level of frequency when you indulge in anything external from yourself. It's diabolical in nature. It is against nature. And until we understand that we are one with nature in high intelligence, not primitive, like what they want you to believe, that is a projection of the lower aspect of being. How can something that gives life be primitive? How can something that connects with you be primitive? It's because there are some things that are highly intelligent that does not connect with the primitive, the projection of what primitive is, because the lower aspect of it is very primitive, to which this does not connect to. So to them, yes. Why you think they cut the trees? Trees are wisdom. Wise beyond anything. And we are connected to trees. We are one with nature. So you're going to have to go from within. You're going to have to, and I know why I close my eyes when I speak. Now I know why I close my eyes when I speak. Because I have to go down deep from within. Because of the frequency that I need to emit. And I'm telling you, they changed my voice on my video. When I listen to the video, and I'm like, that's not me. I don't sound like that. They distorted my voice when I uploaded my video to YouTube. I don't sound like that. And I know this. I'm listening. And I know this because now they know that it's the frequency of the voice, because we're still speaking. We're not, the only thing that we are in now is in survival. And because we're in survival, we are speaking. That is survival mode of this being, this in this energy and this frequency. We are speaking. But when we speak, we are cursing ourselves every time we speak, because this is the art of Babel, right? Babylon. This is what it is. We curse ourselves every time we speak, and we know not of that. So what I'm saying to you is that we have to now go into the dark. Listen to the frequency of the vessel. Be not distracted. Don't be distracted by the exterior. That's all I got to say. Listen to the frequency. Listen to the frequency. And that's all I'm going to say. I'm going to go ahead and screenshot it and send it to you guys so that you guys can go into the YouTube channel and listen to what she has to say. It's 3 hours in Nature's. It's three different videos. I'm going to go and send it to you so that you guys, I'll put it on my page so you guys can go to the or you could just simply go to her page, but she has a lot of content on her IG, so you might have to go through it and sift it, but it is uploaded on YouTube. Somebody did the due diligence and found value in what was being said, and they recorded it, and now it's uploaded on YouTube. So I'm going to go ahead and screenshot that. What's done it, what's done in the dark has to come to light. So that means that you got to go into the darkness of your being, right? I remember when my grandmama used to say, what's done in the dark gonna come to light. And she used to say it with a negative energy, as if you do something, when you do something bad in the dark, right, it's gonna come to light. No. It's whatever it's you. This is the land of make-believe. You can create whatever reality that you want to create, relative reality that you want to create in this energy, right? And we've been guided and manipulated to create a reality that is not conducive to our being, right? Utilizing our own energy to create a false representation of who we truly are, because somebody else got a narrative that they want to benefit them, because they can't manifest or ascend to primordial energies to be able to manifest what it is that they need of themselves. Know thyself. Go into the darkness and you will see the light. Hey, for the Christians out there, I'm that false prophet that they warned you about. That chess move, them chess moving people, I'm that false prophet, and many of us, millions of us out here that are doing what it is, right? We are the false prophets that they warned you about. They told you that we were false because they knew that we were going to come out and put it out there. We were going to put the frequency out there. The frequency. So they warned you ahead of time and told you you're going to have false prophets that come to you to tell you something entirely different. But do not believe them, because they knew this day was coming. So they set the stage, the true Hollywood story. I'm that false prophet that they told you about. And if anything is worth your worth, you will listen to the frequency of those that are here, that is a part of this correction, that are a part of this awakening. Not to tell you what to do, but to stimulate the sleep aspect of your being so that you can move on your own accord. Not by somebody else's. It's not about us coming here to tell y'all what to do. It's to awaken you so that you can move on your own accord. Because you are the walking truth. You are the only truth that exists is you. Is you. Everything else around you is a lie. And until you start moving in the walking truth that you are, we're still going to see this bullshit around us, because you, me, we are the only truth. We are the truth. And because of our truth, it has manifested this bullshit because we're moving from external. We're not moving from the truth. You are the only truth walking on this plane. You are the only truth. Everything else is a lie. And until we go back within ourselves and start walking in truth, this is the shit that we're going to continue to see. Until we walk in our truth on one accord, this is what we're going to see. Chess moves has already been out there for this very day. Give me a minute.
I said pull over.
Okay. And I just want you to know that about yourself. You are the only truth. Everybody walking around here, they want their powers and all this other kind of stuff, and you don't even know who the hell you are. Because everybody is still running around, moving from everything that everybody else is saying, right? Instead of what it is that you're telling yourself. And until you go into the dark, the occult of what you are, energetically, vibration, and in frequency, this is the reality that we're all collectively is going to create. The reality that is not of us, because we're not moving from our truth. You are the only truth walking. You. Everything else around you is a lie, because it's built off of deception. Everything. And when y'all listen to this, when y'all listen to her, come back and tell me. You're going to say thank you. I promise you that. Because it shows you how vile, and how manipulated, and everything has been in our face the entire time. The entire time, fam. But because we knew not of ourselves, and we wasn't emitting at that frequency, they attacked you as you was coming out of the womb. The Vatican, Tracy, the Vatican, England, United States. It goes deep. It's very deep. You are cattle. You are cattle under the corporation of the United States of America. Not even America, of the United States. I want y'all, I'm not going to give away. I'm not going to give, because I want y'all to listen. Take some time out. You ain't got to do it today, because you got to be ready for what it is that she has to say. Absolutely. Absolutely, King Tucker. Absolutely. The mothership. Listen, listen, she breaks it all down. She breaks it all down. And if things are going to, some things may resonate, some things may not, but just listen to the frequency, listen to the vibration, listen to the frequency. Go from within. Go from within. I promise you, I would not send you there. I would not send you there. I would not send you there. I don't send y'all to too many places. I don't. I try to move on my own and everything. But everything that I have done up to this point placed me in alignment, because I didn't know nothing about any of this. And I was speaking it, but I was in the right path. But now it makes sense now. I see it now. I was in the right path. I was headed to this frequency of knowing, right? I was in the right path, and the connection is made. Okay, I'm going to come off now. I'm going to come off because, like I said, I'm in my whatever. And I just want to share that aspect with you guys. Let me give you her name again. Sarah.1, the number 1, love.1 nation. That is her IG. I'm going to screenshot the YouTube video so that you guys can see. All right. Peace and love, you all. Know that you are the truth, the way, and the life. You are the truth. You are the only thing that is true right now. That is true right now. But you're moving from a false narrative that is creating this reality, right? This relative reality. Relative to what it is that you have accepted value to create with your primordial creative energies and frequencies. Understand that about yourself. And in order for us to be able to move and be a part of this correction, we're going to have to go into the darkness in order to see the light. You have to move from within. Bypass the frequency of what is being, because that is what's going to communicate to you right now, is the frequency. We curse ourselves every day when we speak. I love you. I love you guys. I love you guys immensely. Have a beautiful evening. I love you, and I'll get with you guys later. I'm fluttered. I love you though. I love you with all my heart and soul, and just know that you are everything and everything is you. You are the truth, the way, and the light. All right. Peace be with you all.